Talent People Ministry present Knowledge of Marriage with Dr. Fritz, counselor, specialized in marriage problem solution, premarital counseling, conflict, and sexual desire. Marriage is a legal union of men and women who agree to live together for life before God and the state. Their objective is to enhance the performance in life while recognize the right to submission and compromise. Whether they choose to live for one day, 1 month, or forever, they must do everything possible to live together forever. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for listening for the special presentation. Today, I really like to present you a subject in English. Sometimes I may do a couple Creole on it, but the subject today, it is wrong for a woman to show interest in a man. Bon langage, eske yon fi kapab propose yon garçon? The idea of women seeking partner and proposing to a man has evolved a significantly over time, shaped by culture, social, and economic factors. Here, a development exploration of this historical perspective. Let's look at it in this way. Our ancient society. In many ancient societies, marriage arrangements were often detected by familial and tribal alliance rather than personal choice. Women has a little agency in choosing their partner, as marriage were arranged to secure political or economical advantage. For instance, the ancient women in Greek, women were frequently engaged by their father to amplify family structure. If we look at in the medieval and Renaissance, during the medieval period, the concept of courtly love emerged, which romanticized the idea of men courtesy, noble women. However, this was largely a literary idea rather than a reflection of actual practicals. Marriage was still predominantly arranged, and women has a little say in the process. The Renaissance period showed slight shift as the rise of individualism beginning to influence personals. Relationship by societal norm continue to restrict women's active pursuit of partnership. Let's look basically what we try to do. We try to explain to you every circle with the time before uh, how they see it. When you look at the 18th to 19th century, what was happening, how they see it. The Enlightenment brought about a shift in the attitude toward marriage and love. Philosophers like Mary advocate for women's rights, including the right to choose one spouse. Despite this societal norm, still forever man as an initiator of the woman's relationship. In the 1920s, the Victorian era strict social code further the emphasis male courtship and female positively. Also, literature and personal letter from the period reveal that women sometimes subtly express their preference. So let's see in the early 20th century. In the early century, um, some more significant change. Now, in this time, there's more change, especially the post-World War. Women gain more social freedom, including the right to vote in the many countries. The flag even symbolizes a break from traditional rule. With women embrace more independence in the various aspects of life, including romance. However, the idea of women proposing to a man remain unconventional. In the mid-late of the 20th century, the feminist movement of the 1960s and 1970s brought dramatic change to gender role and expectation. Women increasingly enter the workforce, gain greater legal rights, and began to challenge traditional norms in the relationship. The idea that women could actively seek partnership and even propose marriage start to gain acceptance through that was still not widely spread. Before, there was a lot of change because women didn't have a right to do so. But for this time in the 20th century, there is a lot of change made. But when you look at it, men always think they was on the top, and that's the way he was. Women didn't have no chance now to look a man and propose or can say, I love you. The woman has to use all the technique that the man can arrive and come to him. He can declare him, then he wants his hand. So today things has changed a lot. And we see there is a lot of problem that we are confronting. You see, there is less men on demand, and we have more women, and the things has changed. It seems that from both way, women are looking for to find a good man, and men are looking to find a good man, and sometimes they don't know who to choose. And we look at it where men basically always go straight to church to find a good woman. That's the place. The second place they can go to party, they can go to um, cinema, they can go to the place they always has a gathering of people, the festivity. So that's the place basically, especially school. But the church was the best place to choose. And sometimes you find people in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. What happened today? We have less marriage. We can't find women are complaining, then they can find a good man. And the men are complaining they can find a good woman. Church seem not to motivate the child or the church member to to get married, and then there is a big problem because of the changing of the society. Women while is seeking a partner and processing marriage have been constrained by the society norm and cultural expectation. So there is especially for church. So now when they can find that, so you can find when you look at the church, sometimes your young girl try to probably move to another church, and declared in the church they can find a man. And the men say the same thing. So that means, and that's produce a low resolution because you can't really find a man and woman to mingle together, then and finally we can have a wedding. But because women are waiting and can't declare a man, that means if the woman says something that expresses feeling for a man, generally we may say something that the woman is not good, she is a hawker, she is not the person, she looking a man, she after a man. But regardless of that, that means they both has a feeling. A woman has the right to love a man, and the man has the right to love his man. So basically, because men has the authority or has the favor to choose, so that's put the thing on the wall that woman basically is very hard at this time, then the men can come and ask their hand to marriage. So now what we try to say, we try to liberate until today is not a problem. It is not a problem for a woman, okay, to ask, to propose, to tell, to express his feeling to a man. It's not a problem. So now we go and see what the men are looking for a woman and how the woman can do it. Because it is freelance now. You know, it's a freelance. That means we don't have to look at it because women become independent economically and intellectually, and that means you find all on the woman. And the mother culture gender norm are they becoming more flexible, and it is perfectly acceptable for a woman take initiative. What now? Okay? Here's some type how you can do it, how they can do it. First of all, a woman who wants to do that first will choose the right moment. That means he has to look at the man and look for the right man. Make sure to find a quiet and private moment where you can have a sincere conversation without interruption. That means if you see a person, you try to be around the person at the right time and find a place where nobody can interrupt you. Now, the woman must be herself. Essentially, it's crucial. Speak from your heart and be honest about your feeling. That means if your feeling is for somebody, let me tell you what I want to say. If if a woman are waiting for a man, and that woman she probably ready and has all the characteristics that a man are looking for, which later on we're going to talk about it. That woman waiting a man, there's not enough men, and the man who has been shown in front of her, that means she did not have any chance to express herself, and the man probably afraid to talk to her because thinking that she is not the type of person he is looking for. So, and it's like I said, it's both way. So because there is a missing man on on the way, and that person probably um is already ages. That means a young woman is 30. After 30, that means you need to have a married, create a good family, have a children. So after 30, you're waiting for a man. And then you have a possibility to look for your man too. You can look for your man. You cannot wait on the man to arrive. So be yourself, sincerely, speak from your heart. Be honest. Be direct but gentle. That means what the woman needs, she needs to be a gentle woman. That means very nice woman, because sometimes you they're not dressed properly. You try to be very, that's a characteristic, very nice in the way when you approach somebody, that person can see in you somebody that there's something on you. So that's why you have to be direct but gentle. You can start by expressing and your appreciation for the man. Yes, you can talk to him. Talk to him. You don't have to be afraid. Taking in, but you know, I'm not gonna tell you, say, hey, I want to marry you and I want you to be. No, there is a step to do. For example, you can say, I really enjoy your company. That means, remember I told you from the beginning, you approach the person, make sure you you can establish a right conversation with the person, because the same way when the man need a woman, he tried to be around the woman and find a way to start a conversation. Tell him you nice, or I like the way you walk. That's the way we say, oh, you look good, thank you, things like that. And then he has said, well, can I have your number? This is generally right now. But the woman not going to ask the man his number, but he can be around the man and start a conversation together. You can say, I like the way you are. Yes, I've been around you and I really appreciate you. So can we be friends? Yes? Can we be friends? So, because you can ask, can you be friends? So now when the person, you say, well, certainly the person may accept you, may not accept you, you do not have to feel offended. You have to be open, because the answer doesn't have to be positive as you expected. So if the answer is negative, take it gently. And you don't have to cry, because you make your step. We as a man, when we make our step, they reject us. We don't. We just try to boost ourselves again. I can understand that it is totally different from a woman. So than a man, but you will be around. Be around. Try your way with respect. Whether it is the reception or his response may not, go with your feeling, or another way it will kill you, but with dignity, you need to take it slowly. Be ready for any outcome, because you make your own step. Remember, you are looking for your mate. You're looking for your husband. Now, because you get to the time that you need to get married and you want to create a family, and there is less demand, sometimes you don't have to go all the way, because there is people who go outside the country. Like most of the person, they say, let me go to Haiti, thinking you can find a good woman. But yesterday maybe, but today, me as a counselor, I will not advise you to go in Haiti looking for a woman or to looking for a man. I will not advise you. You can talk to someone here and express your feeling, be nice to the person while the person become your friend, and then you can engage any type of the conversation and see a counselor. Then you can come to implement it, or to learn more about how to live with somebody, how to create a relationship, how to maintain someone. So that means while you got a friend, try to be around someone who know better than you. So stay positive thing. Regardless of his response, it is important to stay positive and not take things personally. It doesn't work out. It does not mean you did anything wrong or that you are not worthy of love. Okay? So please take your time. Take your time. It is because you're not going to stay there waiting for a man to say hi to you while you are preparing. You go to school, you learn to cook, you learn a lot of things. You got a jobs and you're a professionals. Then you do everything. You're a good Christian. Then after, if you looking and you see that person may be the person you can live together to be the one, you can don't be afraid. You can find a way to be your friend. And I'm going to telling you, if let's say that person be your friend, the only advice I can tell you, remember, you the one who proposed to be your friend. Right? We as a man, we always take for things for granted. Don't let him take you for granted. Okay? You want him to be your friend. Be my friend. You can invite him to your house, or you can go where he is, because where he is, if he's accept you, that we can find time to exchange conversation. The only thing I'm telling you, never open your leg to that person until you get married. Okay? You can do, maybe find anything to do to prove your love, but do not open your leg. This part, this part is not necessary. Okay? That's not the thing that, because, and that's why men always think, because if the woman who declare themselves, that mean you are not worthy. Yes, you are. Okay? You are a good girl. You just need a partner, and you find your way and someone you think, if that person accept, you can clap. If that person they accept, you walk away, and do not discourage to say, well, that's something is bad. It is not, nothing wrong about it. Let's see how you can say it. You can approach the person. You can tell him, hello, my name is Jonica. I want to talk something important. Okay? I really enjoy spending some time with you. I like to be around you. Can you be my friend? The guy can say the same thing. There's nothing wrong. You are in the 20 now. You're not on the 19, 17. You understand? Where your parents before, from the 19, no, even 17s, 15, parents was the one who choose for you. Today is you go to choose. Because when parents were choosing, they're looking at a young boy, the family, and personally the parents went and tell the young boy and the family, I want your boy for my girl. But today we don't have that. It is you. And it is good, it's better if the man can come. But unfortunately, we do not have enough men today, and we do have a church. We don't have enough people at the church, and sometimes it depends the way the guys gathering. So nothing wrong. I can tell you that nothing wrong. You can go, but you need to show him the good of you. Make sure it is friend. Friend, we talk, we exchange word, I appreciate you. I can I can let you date me. We can go out. We can exchange word. We can go. I can go to the same church you go. You know what I mean? We exchange word. Appreciate somebody doesn't mean I have to sleep with you. Okay? I appreciate you. I want to create a relationship with you. You can do that. You didn't know that, right? Maybe today I told you you can do that. So don't feel embarrassed if you see a man that you like. Don't stay in your 30s. That means you're waiting. Let me tell you, there is something important. There's two things important, especially for a Christian. When you're a Christian, that means you need to follow all the principles of the church, regulation, and the family and the society, and parental rules. That means to do right. That means when you reach to 30, you supposed to live, to marry, and to enjoy life. It is not good for a woman to grow up not getting married to enjoy life, have children. Okay? The purpose of being a woman is to bear children and raise them. Okay? For the next generation. Now, you need to enjoy sex. The sex is important. It's the emotional control, the mood will make the woman feel that means they love. When a woman concentrates and don't never have a partner and reach at a certain age, emotionally, that woman look in her action a bad person, because everything she said or she start to do, she probably attack and doesn't know how to do it. And sometimes her response are wrong. People may judge her, say, well, she's not polite. It's just because she doesn't express herself. She doesn't find the good time in order to enjoy a good moment. And the only way you can enjoy the good moment is when you get married and you can have a sex, you can have a woman's. But if you do not marry and you are a Christian and you wait until you're in the 30s and go and then I mean, you're going to be suffer. It is not good. It is not good. Now, let's say now you take another person, and that person that you took is not mingles, is not in the same way. Then you live with that person. Okay? If you leave that person, that means you disobey the Lord. You disobey the society. You disobey your parental rules. And have a children, that's not acceptable. You need to have children. You need to create a family. Okay? In order to live right in this society and to get married. So that means if you see the time pass that no one stop you, you can nicely prepare yourself, you can nicely prepare yourself to let anybody you feel that you can live with that. Like I said, if that person normally is going to be an emotional connection a deep emotion bond, understanding. He look for someone to, if he feel comfortable sharing his thought, feeling, and in life with. That means it's not something easy. Now, you can share value and goal. That means compatibility in terms of life and goal, value and belief is important. Is important. This including view on family, career, finance, lifestyle. So that means you look in that person, you see all these, man, and you stay that until you get old and you're not getting married and you got a bad character. Now, there's a lot of women who will spend time to get the talent. They have talent. They have things there in them. But one of the biggest talent a woman has, and that the men are need, that's a secret I'm giving to you, is the cooking skill. The cooking skill, any woman who want to get married must has the cooking skill because men want to be fed by the woman. That means if you don't know how to cook, that means the man not going take you because men like to eat. And that's the eat the food that keep him going. That's the only hope the man has. The when you know you got a wife, you know how to cook and can prepare different plate. Okay? So that means now let's see you intellectual, you are fine woman, and you know how to cook. Why you don't use that talent? Now, when first level, I told you, you invite a friend because you know the church they used to have parties, they used to go excursion, whatever they go out with the a group of the family of the family they go out. They used to have things together in the children together, then where we can express. But today we don't get those more of the friend of those stuff. We don't get that. So you know how to cook. You can you have a friend. You can invite you over your house and you offer your cooking. And when he tastes your cooking, you see your cooking is good. I'm telling you, he go and tell that woman. As long when you invite him, you don't go extra. You don't try to intimate with him. Now you can love someone. You can be friends. We can exchange that. Don't try to be intimate. Because if you go intimate, we're not going to qualify you. We're going to say, well, you consider as anybody who try to go to bed. Now, men love when he look for you that you preserve yourself and you respect yourself. Okay? So he continue to ask. My secret to you, men respect any woman who respect themselves. What I'm trying to say, if the man who asks you for something, that means simply if you don't want him, tell him no. Then that no carry on. The man cannot force you. Doesn't mean he will not asking you again. He can ask you 20 times, but never force you. That's a secret. But if you just say, well, I love him, the only way I can prove him intimate with him, go to bed with him, I'm telling you, you killing yourself. In other words, I'm telling you, if you really want to marry somebody, never sleep with him. Never. The day you sleep with him, he already own you. Okay? That means if I have everything, why should I ask you more? Because I already get it. So the only thing you're going to show him, you're nice, make sure you're nice. The submission, make sure you submit when the person can see in you and very nice going girls. Okay? So use your talent. Use your talent. That means show him automatically. He saw that you know how to cook and you have that skill to improve the quality. That means he already see that person can also become his wife, because naturally he will love to eat. Mutual respect. He seek a relation based on the mutual respect where both partner value each other opinion and boundary. That means, you know, all kind of thing. We look at a lot of things. Today, uh, the men really love when the woman cover herself. Even today, you see there is a freedom. That's why we don't get enough people married. Because women now, they want to be nude. They want to expose themselves. Men love when you cover yourself. Men love when you discover an area that nobody else can see, only unless him. That's a secret. So today, don't open yourself. Okay? Even you go to church today, you see the young girl, they don't dress properly. You got to dress properly. You need to cover yourself. Make sure intellectually, spiritually, everything can show and very nice. Okay? You see, that's kind of thing you need to carry. It's not, I will say, that means you're afraid to tell somebody that you have a feeling for him. That's something really less. As long as you can control it, as long as you can prove it, you're a different person. Men love support and encouragement. As a partner who is supporting, encouraging, is stand by him. That means while we are friends, he's going to see it, those character good in you. So try to develop that. Physical attractive. That's a very important. Men love automatically a nice woman. That means you look good. Oh, you look good. That means nobody going to try to look at somebody is not looking good. He love that. But while not only the factor of physical attraction and chemistry can play a significant role, but there is other things. The way you look and you carry yourself, including the way you dress, your dress code, and makeup is very important. The appearance of your woman and how you modernize her style or your style also matter. So the reason you see today there is no marriage and you see the woman doesn't like it and the man doesn't like it, that means most of them, they're not spiritual and they're just vague, and that means they carry things very free. And then the men, me, when I see a woman, I'm looking for the way you dress, the way you talk, and the woman must be very nice. When you talk to somebody, there's a music. Men love that. And plus, you know how to cook. Hey, yeah, yeah. That's cool. Compatibility and interest. The men looking something comment. Okay? And you. That means especially look at hobby. If you got something that you like and you like. Because that's why you can develop that in friendship. That's why you become a friendship. Basically, is like you go out with the person. You go out of date. It is very important at certain age. That means you date. You let yourself date. Control yourself. Do not intimacy. Love somebody, appreciate somebody is not giving your body. Okay? The person will respect you if you can carry yourself. That's the most important. Now, if you go to the man's house, which very dangerous, but try to find yourself something you can do for him. Tell him, oh, what happened? Find if his clothes, something you find if, while you there, if you can see if it's dirty, you can try. Try if you see if he didn't eat, you prepare breakfast for him or whatever. Go into his kitchen. Man, you kill that guy. Okay? And you talk nice to him. When the time to leave, you say, well, I got to go. Never spend night over a man's house. Even if you have to go, you go may control yourself. That's it. He will respect you. Whatever you say, if you say no, he will respect your no. Doesn't mean he will not repeat again. We men, we try, we will try. Come on. If you give it to me, we try. We test with evidence. Good communication, effective, is the key to resolve conflict and maintain a healthy relationship. That means you have to speak out. You have to talk. Don't keep it in yourself. That's why today I free you. I free you if you love someone, and you, especially in your 20 and the 30s, do not hold yourself. You can free yourself. Tell him you like him. Tell him you like to spend time with him. Tell him I want you to be my friend. I want whatever. Tell him that. You don't have to be afraid. Okay? Show him your cooking. We are about to finish. We're going to be finished right now. Independence. It might be the value of women who is independent, confident, and has your own interest in your social circle. Be a fun. That means that when the man see in you somebody fun and positive, he wants you. That's why in the friendship, you want to show him all that. Don't be a rude person. There is people you can talk to them. They're not open. You got to be open. You got to be positive. You got to be also attractive. Okay? So this is the general attribute what each individual men prioritize and differ based on personal experience and desire. In conclusion, let me tell you, in the early time, women were dependent on social roles and could not make decisions about proposing to a man. That's what he is in the early time. However, in this 20th that we are century, women have gained significant respect and autonomy, allowing them to follow their heart and express their feeling. Today, a woman can declare her interest in someone she believes will make her a complete partner. Yes, you can do that. Okay? Do not be afraid. This is especially true for Christian women who might find a suitable partner within their church community and feel empowered to ask for his hand in marriage. It is entirely acceptable to show interest in someone you believe can be a good husband and help create a strong household. Both partners must feel mutually committed to building a lasting relationship. It is very important to pause. Do not keep yourself in prison. Don't look back where I think if you declare to someone that you feel can be someone important, you can make it, you can work together, and then you waiting on him. He might be afraid of you because he doesn't know if you got The package ready? And both of you can be the same. If he did not, it's pretty much simple. Choose to declare him you want to be his friend. From the friend, share him all your potentials. And from then, especially don't forget the cooking. Don't forget to not to intimate with him. You can be with him. You can be open with him. You can do anything that can make you stay in line. But do not go to bed. Okay? Sometimes you can kiss. No problem. You can kiss him. That means he's your friend. But in the area that we both respect each other. You can hug. No, it's your friend. We can go out. We can go to the cinema. We can go out for eating, but don't go to hotel. Okay? Respect yourself. Conduct yourself. As long as you do that, my daughter, you will see the difference. If you found this show helpful, please leave a comment describing your experience, your feedback, whether positive or negative, will help me tailor future episodes to your preference. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with others to ensure we continue arising. Please, thank you for listening. Thank you. It depends the time when you're going to receive it. It can be in the morning. It can be in the afternoon. I will appreciately. Currently, my name is Dr. Fritz, and my phone number is 305-496-9011. Send me your comment, and I love you. Thank you.